Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. Hope you're having a lovely week and you're getting into the festive spirit. We're nearly there. Tomorrow is December. Alan's not impressed. You'd want to see the faces he's making behind that camera. Let us begin our practice today standing. Not something we often do at the start of the practice. But today, let's start in a standing position. So, having your feet hip-width apart, equal weight on both feet, and standing up nice and tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Close your eyes. Just become aware of those feet, feeling like they are roots, grounding you, keeping you firmly connected to the earth, and growing from those roots, feeling your legs lengthen, feeling your spine lengthen, feeling your whole body open up to its fullest extent. Imagining there's a cord running from the crown of your head up to the ceiling, helping you to be as tall as you can possibly be. And now, still with the eyes closed and the arms hanging gently by your sides, shoulders soft, let your attention go to your breath. Inhaling through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and then exhale. Nice long exhale, trying to extend it so it's longer than the inhale. And taking 2 more breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, gently open the eyes. Make your way to the top of your mat. Once again, coming into your nice mountain pose with your feet hip-width apart, standing up nice and tall, keeping that length you found. And let's do a nice slow sun salute on each side to warm up the body. So drawing the arms up, palms together, raise the gaze and take a breath. And sweeping the arms out to the side for your forward fold, being generous to your body as you listen to it throughout the practice, bending the knees as much as you need to. And taking 1 more breath here. And then lifting up to halfway, lengthening through the spine. Gaze down towards the floor. A softness in the knees. Forward folding once again. And from here, stepping that right leg back to come into your low lunge. Raise the arms up past the ear. One more breath here. And then through to your plank. Keeping that softness in the elbows as we take 3 breaths here. Remembering as you exhale to draw up that pelvic floor, belly button in and up, so the core really helps you in this position. And then come down on your knees and feet, chest and belly. And bringing the back bend into it as you draw the forehead and chest away from the mat. Then activating the hands to push yourself on up through your tabletop to slowly make your way into your downward dog as you pedal your way in there. Nice and easy does it. Just letting those muscles gently begin to waken up and stretch. And slowly, in your own time, making your way to your point of stillness, wherever that is. Keeping the gaze towards the belly button, the length in the spine, the hips pushed back. One more breath here. And then let's raise that right leg out behind you, stepping it through to your low lunge. Keeping the shoulders soft in this low lunge. And then framing the foot to step up to your forward fold. Bend the knees. Coming all the way up, raising the arms over the head, palms together, raise the gaze. And sweeping through to your forward fold. One more breath here, just beginning to bring a little bit more stretch into it. And lifting halfway. And forward fold again. Let's this time step that left leg back for your low lunge on this side. One more breath here. And then let's move through to your plank for 3 breaths. Letting that core help you. And then come down on those knees and feet, chest and belly. And rising into your cobra. Pushing on up through tabletop to your downward dog again for 3 breaths here. Each exhale just helping to bring a little bit more of a stretch into those legs. Raising that left leg out behind you. Step it through for your low lunge. And then coming into your forward fold. Bend the knees. Coming all the way up, palms together, raise the gaze, take a breath. And sweeping into a forward fold again for a breath. And from here, make your way down, firstly onto all fours, and then bringing yourself to sit with your legs. Let's do it on this side first. Just to the side. So you can have your right shin parallel with the short side and your left shin parallel with the long side of the mat, as you then take a little twist towards the right. Really nice deer pose, this, feeling the whole front of the body stretch and open. Let me just swivel around to this side. So we're really feeling the entire front of the body open up, and the stretch goes all the way down through that left hip and quad. One more breath here. And then as you just bring yourself around, draw the left leg on top of the right leg. So you're sitting like this, holding on to the shin. Draw the right arm up and then just take a bend towards the legs, towards the left. So you feel a really nice stretch coming all the way down this right side of the body. Keeping the gaze and the chest looking upwards, open and bright. One more breath here. And then coming down, let's take that to the other side. So this time we want the left shin looking towards the short end of the mat and the right leg towards the long side of the mat. As we take our deer pose, a little twist to the left this time. And again, feeling that whole front of the body open up and stretch. One more breath here. And then coming back to center as you bring one leg on top of the other, holding onto it with your right arm. Draw the left arm up past your ear and then take that little bend towards the right. One more breath here. And coming back to upright and just swinging around to sit with your legs out long and your toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Hands either side of the hips in your staff pose, sitting up nice and tall. So again, thinking about those roots we had at the start of the practice. So this time the roots are coming from your seat bones, bringing stability, and then feeling the spine grow up from those roots to find length. Two more breaths here. As you exhale, drawing up that pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And we're going to come into a forward fold here. So bend the knees a little bit as you hinge from the hips, letting your rib cage come in contact with your thighs into that forward fold. And as you connect with the breath, just feeling yourself getting deeper into the fold. One more breath here. And then slowly making your way back up to sit up tall once again. This time bending this left knee, stepping it across as we take our twist to the left, letting the right elbow act as a lever against that left leg. Feeling the whole spine rotate, keeping the straightness of the spine while you just rotate it. That right leg, right foot is pointing upwards, toes pointing up to the ceiling. One more breath. And then coming back through the center as we take it to the other side. Setting yourself up and then taking the twist. This is great for also stretching the glute as well as rotating the spine, so it's really working on several parts of the body at once. Like so many yoga poses. One more breath. And once again, coming back to the center, and this time just swinging around to come in onto a tabletop. So you know your tabletop well by now, lining up those index fingers so they're parallel with each other, shoulders over wrists. And let's do a couple of cat-cows, linking in with your breath, inhaling into your cow, and then exhaling through to your cat as you engage the core along the way. And once more. And coming back to your tabletop and then making your way down to lie on your front, arms down by your sides. We're going to come into a locust. So that's drawing up the forehead and the chest away from the mat, and then draw the legs up so the knees are away from the mat too, and the arms are away. Keep the gaze on the mat so the spine, the neck in particular, stays long. One more breath here. Then allowing the legs to come down. Keep the chest and forehead raised for 2 more breaths. Really good for your back muscles. And lowering the forehead down onto the mat. Hands either side of the chest. Soften the body after the stretch. And then let's draw ourselves up through tabletop into our downward dog. Two more breaths here. And let's walk the feet up to meet the hands. Then the knees coming up to stand. And we're going to step it back for a triangle pose. So remember, in triangle, we want the heels in line with each other, bending this front knee to start with, putting a little bit of weight in the outside edge of that back foot. Draw the arms up into T, reaching forward, windmill down. And then, working with your body, you might want to bring some straightness into this front leg, just ensuring you don't lock the knees, so keep a softness there. And again, working with your body, let that right hand just rest wherever is good for it. So maybe all the way down, or maybe it's like this, that's fine, wherever works for your body. But keeping the whole front of the body open. Gaze looking upwards. One more breath here. Bending that front knee if you've straightened the leg, drawing up. Clasp the hands together. Begin to bring a straightness into that front leg as you draw the hands up over the head and follow it with your gaze. So again, getting a lovely stretch up the front of the body as the back comes into a nice, gentle bend. One more breath here. And releasing the hands. Draw the arms down. And let's just take that to the other side. So just rotating the feet on the mat. Keeping that distance nice and long between the two heels. If you want to challenge yourself, just extend that distance a little bit more if you can. Still keeping the heels in a straight line with each other. By all means, bend this front leg. Draw the arms out into a T, reaching forward, windmill down, and then perhaps bring some straightness into that front leg. One more breath here. Bending the knee, drawing upwards as you clasp the fingers together. Raise the arms up, bring straightness into that front leg, and then drawing the arms back, following it with your gaze. One more breath. Releasing the hands, turning both feet inwards, and then heel toeing them together to bring yourself back up to the top of the mat. And from here, raising the arms up, sweep them out to the side, forward fold, and making your way down onto your mat, swinging all the way around to come onto your back. And bending the knees. Just draw the legs up. And let's just begin to cycle those legs. Just easing them out. And keeping that cycle going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hugging the knees into the chest. Take a little movement here. And let the feet come down onto the mat. Arms down by your sides. And raising up into a bridge pose here for 3 breaths. And then gently lowering yourself down onto the mat, once again hugging those knees into the chest. And then coming to stillness, let the feet come down onto the mat and those legs come out long. Arms down by your sides with your palms facing upwards. As you just take a few moments here to allow your body to absorb and benefit from all of that movement. Just relaxing and releasing every fiber of your body. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and your pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body. The front of your body. Your shoulders and shoulder blades. Letting go your arms and your hands. The back of your head. The crown of your head. Your forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, jaw, chin, lips and tongue. The whole of your body, just let it go. And identifying something that you are particularly grateful for today. And let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and then exhale. Spending a few moments here, just observing yourself breathing.